Hey guys, I am making this video today and it is probably going to be super duper controversial and start a lot of chatter, and I'm just going to get right into it. This video is about why I prefer Rare Beauty over Fenty Beauty, and let's hope this video does not get my black card revoked. So before any of the slander starts on my choice of choosing Rare Beauty over Fenty Beauty, I want to go ahead and preface some of my professional background, being that in makeup and cosmetology. So I was a self-taught makeup artist from the time that I was 15 to about 20 years old. So that's 5 years. I was self-taught, and everything I knew about makeup was literally through trial and error. And somewhere around 2021, I attended the Academy of Freelance Makeup in London, where I got a license and diploma to do makeup as a freelancer. And after graduating somewhere in about 2015 from the Academy of Freelance Makeup, I started doing makeup as a freelancer.
Booking my own gigs, doing birthdays, here and there clients, weddings, bridal parties, and fashion week. And I will play some pictures for proof somewhere in this video. But the overall idea is that I have a working knowledge of makeup, but long since then I have stopped taking clients. I only work fashion week when invited to work, and I only take clients that are typically just like my friends, my sisters, my mom when she asks.
So my grails of makeup has evolved over the years. I have followed the trends. I have used many different products that have worked and have not worked. I have kind of just honed in on what my personal favorites are, what my grail products are over the years. And when Fenty dropped, or when Rihanna said, hey, I'm dropping a complexion line, I was geeked like every other black woman on the face of the earth, because despite my lightness and complexion, me being lightly melanated, I do struggle myself to find the right foundation shade. Because for me personally, foundation shades literally go from porcelain and 50 shades in between to alabaster to 50 shades in between, and usually they have undertones that are pink, peach, very yellow, very warm, and I am more of a neutral undertone or cool undertone, and usually those lighter complexion shades do not have a shade that matches my undertone. So I end up looking very, very pink, very, very orange, or very, very yellow, when realistically I need a neutral or a cool. So in addition to that, I was on Accutane for a few years, actually, from about 2016 until 2018. So I used to have really cystic skin, really bumpy textured skin, and I was breaking out like I was still 16 years old. And here I am on the precipice of 30. My skin has changed, it has matured, and primarily due to me being on Accutane, my skin is very normal to dry. I get dry patches all over, and I have not been able to find a foundation that works for me, or my skin type rather. So
I've tried everything, you name it. Fit Me, mixed liquid drops, I have tried NARS, I've tried Smashbox, MAC, you name it, and I could not find a foundation that was buildable, that was lightweight, and that worked for my skin tone without me, or my complexion rather, and fit my skin tone, that didn't oxidize later and make me look orange in the face, or yellow in the face, or whatever in the face.
Until this one fateful day, I asked for help. I asked the girl who was working there, I believe her name is Asia. So Asia, if you see this, shout out to you, girl. Asia directed me into Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty, and I had never heard of it. I did hear that she was dropping a collection. I just didn't know this was the collection. So she was like, hey, give this a try, and I think you'll love it. It was amazing. Period. Exclamation point. But that's not why I chose Rare Beauty, and I will always choose Rare Beauty over Fenty, because and when I did, I was disappointed because I used every single application technique there was to use this product. I used the brush, I used the sponge, I used my hands, you name it. It just wasn't working for me. It was very drying, it was very mattifying, and even later on when she released her other complexion products, it still did not work for me. But I have girlfriends who rave about it because it works for their skin type. It just did not work for mine. And in doing so, I tried Rare Beauty and I have never looked back. I literally only use Rare Beauty now. Because it works. I have a Grail shade, which is 210C, which is a cool undertone, light to medium, cool undertone that works for me. I use the 130 neutral concealer, and I use the 410 cool concealer for contour. So all of the products in Rare Beauty's collection do not surpass the cost of $30. I need to stress that. $30. There are some things in Rare Beauty that I like. I'm not the biggest fan of, but I do have Grail products in Fenty that I am never trading for Rare Beauty, being contour powder, the lippies, the lipsticks, the lip glosses, and I will forever be a user of what? Fenty's Glass Slipper lip gloss. This is my favorite clear lip gloss on the face of the earth, and I will never be going back. I'm never going back, okay? That is my Grail. These are my Fenty Grail products that I'm never going back on. I know this is a refillable lipstick, but the one that I originally bought got chipped, and it was really bothering me, the case. So I bought another one. So these are like my lipsticks, which I'm never going back on because I found three lipsticks within the Fenty colorway that I'm never going back on because I never have to look for a lipstick that works for me. They have the red MVP, they have a nude, and I even bought like some of the minis to be able to put in my purse. And this is my Grail lip gloss, the Glass Slipper. My favorite. I literally don't even put the doe foot applicator on my lips. I literally just wipe some on my finger, and because I don't want to get it dirty. It's just so pretty. This right here, this Stalk'r bronzer, this is a cool neutral undertone bronzer, and I use it as a contour powder, which I love. I love that it has a little compact in it because I don't have many products that I can just toss in my bag that have a compact on them. But I love this color. It's not too orange. As you can tell, it's not too dark, and it doesn't make me look like a Oompa Loompa. And this is like a nice $45, but I've grown up, I've matured, and I'm not as heavy-handed as I once was with my foundation. So this is it. So as for my Rare Beauty products, I literally use everything that they have. This is everything that I have from Rare Beauty. And first of all, I love that it's all this pinky rose kind of color packaging, which I am obsessed with because everything in my makeup bag is like pinky, kind of brown. I'm in love, I'm obsessed. So I have their new Exhilarate highlighter. I don't know who came up with this, but even with highlighters, I've had like a little bit of difficulty in finding my shade. I did break this, but I was not leaving it in the store because it was the last one. So maybe I'll break it all up and put it back together. But it also has a cute little compact, and it's a very neutral shade. I'll put it on my hand if you want to see. Super pretty, super light. I have a little bit of it on, and I really didn't even use a lot, but I'm obsessed with this. The setting spray, which is the Always an Optimist setting spray. I'm never going back. And this is their Pore Fusion primer. Love this. If you have texture skin like me, if you're a texture girly like me, you need a pore filling primer. This is the one, and I just bought this for the first time. It's a eye primer. It does mimic concealer. I usually just like dab a little bit of concealer over my eyes for this, but I really like this, and I kind of like toss it in my bag, but also it kind of works around the lips if like you're one of those girls who conceal their lips before they apply like a really pop of color. My other complexion products, this is the foundation, which I am obsessed with because this foundation has this large doe foot applicator, and a lot of foundations don't use this, and it's very liquid. You do not need a lot of this, but keep in mind this is very, very buildable. It goes from medium to full coverage if you need to. Also, this is my very white, very alabaster concealer, and this is 120.
We actually got 120 and 130 because one day 130 was sold out, and I was like, I can make this work, but it's also a cool undertone.
And this is my 410 neutral. I use this as a contour, and this is the cream blush.
When I was first starting off in makeup, I was like, I'm never gonna use cream brush. I'm never gonna use cream blush because it's just too much. It's gonna be too tacky. I'm obsessed with this.
And I'm never going back, aside from Raisin from MAC, to a blush, powdered blush, because this in Bliss is just like, it's top tier for me. And lastly, these two together, I think this comes in a set, and I'm obsessed with this also. It's their black mascara and their black liquid eyeliner, which I have on. I have both of these on, but keep in mind I also have on a lash, but I also have this over my real lashes and my bottom lash. I'm obsessed with this. This is like a very easy applicator. I love this. This is very, very black. I used to wear the Velour mascara by Marc Jacobs, but apparently they discontinued it, and that really broke my heart, and I never thought I was going to find another mascara that I loved, but these are it. Again, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. It's not to say that Fenty does not have other products that I love, because I do love their Body Lava. I love all of their lip products, and I do love their bronzers. However, I have grilled products, and my grilled products. But again, I love Riri. I love what she's doing. I love how she has been a beacon of light for Black women of all shades to feel inclusive, to be seen, and their voices be heard in the world of beauty. However, Selena is also doing that for me. Again, I know I'll never know the struggles of some of my more melanated sisters, but Selena has definitely honed in on it for me. And that is why I will always choose Rare Beauty over Fenty Beauty for complexion any day of the week. So that is my time. If you want to see how I apply this look using all of my Fenty Beauty products, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on your notifications, like, repost, share, and comment. And thanks for tuning in for another video. Bye.